And shifting focus to Nepal, country's Gen Z protesters have publicly named former Supreme Court Chief Sushila Karki as their choice for interim prime ministerial post. They said that they want to do away with old politicians and are hopeful that new leaders will guide them to development and prosperity.
To develop our country, we need to choose good people instead of choosing near and dear ones. We should hand over the future of the country to the person who have a good ideology and is not self-centered.
73-year-old Sushila Karki is the only woman in the Himalayan country to hold the position of Chief Justice. Her tenure was, however, cut short when she faced impeachment in 2017. Known for a zero tolerance for corruption, Karki even told Indian media that she is ready to step up if it helps the country in any way. The unrest in the country was sparked by a government ban on social media, which many saw as a direct attack on free speech. However, the rage had been simmering for years due to corruption and joblessness in Nepal. In just 72 hours' time, government offices have been torched and KP Sharma Oli has been forced to resign as the Prime Minister. Drone footage released shows government buildings in flames with black smoke blanketing central Kathmandu. And amid the unrest, Nepalese politicians are fleeing the country with the help of army choppers that were sent to rescue them. Armoured vehicles are now patrolling the capital. Prohibitory order and curfew have been extended in Kathmandu, Lalitpur and Bhaktapur districts with only brief morning and evening windows for essential movement. Additionally, Tribhuvan University has suspended all academic activities till the 28th of October. Army Chief held a meeting with the representatives of Gen Z protesters to reach a solution. In fact, according to Nepal's Ministry of Health and Population, the death toll from the September 8 violence has now risen to 31, with more than 1,000 people said to have been injured in these protests. Parallelly, International Airport in Kathmandu has been reopened, with airlines including India's Air India and Indigo resuming services. Foreign nationals in Nepal have been advised to seek help from local security agencies. And in another update, 35 inmates who fled from Nepal jails have now been apprehended by India's SSB personnel in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. And for more on this, our correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this ground report from Kathmandu.
Nepal is in turmoil and the government has fallen. The executive buildings, the judiciary and the main administrative building of the government has been torched by the protesters, during which almost 31 lives have been lost. Right now at the moment, I'm near the army headquarters where the meeting is ongoing with the Nepal Army Chief and the proposed candidate to lead the interim government, Sushila Karki, and a Gen Z representative. This is the area of the army headquarters. You can see the heavy deployment of army officials around the area. The reason behind this is because of the presence of the Gen Zs who are right on the opposite side of the road, who are waiting for the decision to come out from the army headquarters. Let me be clear, this is the second round of talks that is taking place. The first round that took place was inconclusive, as the Gen Z's representative could not come down to a consensus and were not able to decide on one leader that they choose to lead the interim government. At the moment, I spoke to many of the Gen Zs here who have a lot of disagreements and points to put forward. Many of them are naming the Kathmandu Mayor Balin Shah to lead the interim government, or the former Chief Justice of Nepal, Sushila Karki. However, the discussion is underway. We are waiting on what the outcome will be. The president of Nepal, Ramchandra Paudel, also held talks with the Nepal Army Chief earlier. I'm Saloni Murarka reporting for WION from Kathmandu, Nepal.